Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. When people are getting divorced, there's a lot of things that they know that they need to watch out for. They may know, for example, that they need to start getting financial records in order so that they can give it to their attorney who can look at it. They may need to know they got to get certain things about the kids together. Medical things, school things, things that impact that because there may be a custody issue, and there are things that the court's going to want to know about the children. Another thing that they often question about, another piece of planning that is often important, is whether or not to open up a new bank account. So it's a very interesting question. Should one do that? A lot of people are concerned, well, if I open up another bank account, it may look like it's overly aggressive. It may force my wife to do certain things. Should I really do that? Maybe it looks like I'm hiding things. I will tell you that you should consult your lawyer to get direction on that, but generally speaking, it's not a bad idea. And you don't have to worry about how it's going to look to the public. You don't have to worry about how it's going to look to your ex. You only have to worry about how it's going to look to the judge, because the guy in the black robe is going to make the decision. And those judges mostly are very well aware that sometimes in a divorce, people open up separate bank accounts. You know, the beauty of a bank account is it's very transparent in terms of paper trail. In other words, we can tell when it was open, where the money came from to fund it. Did the money come from the joint account into a separate account? It's very easy to tell. Are paychecks being directly deposited into the account? So, in other words, it's certainly something that you don't have to worry that people are going to think you're hiding something. Nobody who's hiding something runs to put it in the bank, okay? So opening up a bank account is probably a good idea, particularly if you're concerned that you're putting money in and it's all disappearing. We see this a lot where people are putting money in an account to pay bills. Every month there's $1,000 extra above and beyond the bills, and all of a sudden that $1,000 is disappearing. That $1,000 is going to God knows what. Your ex is taking that money out. That money's being squandered. If you're concerned about that, and you're concerned that there's excess money here, half of it belongs to you. Your ex is at liberty to squander their half, but not at liberty to squander your half. What do you want to do? Open up your own bank account. Take your excess money and put it there and keep it there. If you take all of the excess money, you're going to have some difficult questions that you're going to have good answers to. But if you take half the money, half the excess money, half the savings, and you put it aside so that it won't mysteriously disappear, the court may say, why'd you do that? You'll say, I did it to preserve my assets. My half of the assets, and here they are. There was $100,000, and here's my $50,000 deposit. Your ex may be upset about it, but the correct answer to them is, you know what? I'm doing this to show the court that I'm preserving the money. You should probably do it too. We should work on splitting these things together. So is it a good idea to get a bank account? I think so. I think if you're particularly worried that your ex is going to spend down the account and then you'll have less to divide, you should certainly take half of it and put it away. Put it away so that's yours. Now, a lot of people will tell me, oh, I know my husband, he would never do that. My ex-wife, she would never go squandering that money. No, she would never do that. Well, if you feel that way, then maybe you don't have to take money from the joint account and put half of it away. But you know what? I'll tell you one thing, the voice of experience. Every single person who called me up and said, you'll never believe it, my wife took all the money and it's all gone. Every single one of those is a person we said, you ought to put half of it away. And they all said, oh, she would never do that. They all got fooled all of a sudden. Remember one thing. You can say, oh, I know my ex, he would never do that. But it's the same ex that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, who all of a sudden is cheating, is doing this, is doing that, all of a sudden is unbelievably incompatible with you, which is why you're getting divorced. So you want to say you're an expert and you really know that person, do you? I believe you knew the person that you got married, I believe that, but this is an evolving situation, and maybe it would be prudent, just to be safe, to consider opening up that account. If you have any questions about that, reach out, and of course we'll be glad to help you out.